started off pretty normally, as normal as this can get. It's not gonna be anything fancy. It's just gonna be a maze. This or birch? I love birch leaves. Birch is my favorite block in this game. Let's see. I can use pistons. I can use this and that and a little bit of this, and then some levers, levers. Let us get this over with. The farm. I wonder how many it's set to. So if I go, hold on. Let me do something real quick. The most it's pretty darn unreliable, but it works. Yep. And then it should reset. Man, I love this. How come it does that? Hold up. 1, 2, 3. That's so odd. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And then it gets all these back. And then for some reason, oh, that turns on again, which makes it output that. I'm gonna have to fix that one of these days. I could use a really long repeater line, but that's gonna be really complicated. A little art gallery. Our little villager over here. Oh dang, our mobs despawned. I know, right? I still like this so much. It's like a punching bag. How you doing, bro? I'm gonna call you Ernie. Yeah. I don't know why. I think I still have some random Sesame Street on my mind. So let's get this maze started. Alright, so there's gonna be a singular path here, and it's going to go up like this. And next I'm gonna need to, dude, don't do that, dude. And don't hurt at me. Okay, so guys, if anyone's watching this, probably not. Let me just get this started and bam, ready to queue. Why would I put it over here? Oh no, wait a minute, no, that's pretty smart. So I want these to be on, except it's kind of hard to do that. So what I'm going to do is, can I get it to work like this? I know on Bedrock Edition they work different, so alright, yeah, it works. Thank the Lord. Can it work if I do that? Like, it won't. Okay, of course not. So it goes here. Can it not? Ah, dang it, no. It should have worked. I'm gonna change this up by maybe 2. Because I'm feeling like this is gonna take a lot more than just ground level. Every time I do it at ground level, it gets overly complicated. And I never show that part because I don't record me making it like this. Anyways, turns out you cannot use pistons to push leaves, unfortunately. No matter how good of an idea it seems. So one of the things I don't like about Java Edition, but whatever. One of the few things. I don't. It's an interesting edition of the game. You know, it is the original. I'm talking too much. Let's go over here. Let me check the peeps. Nothing. No. Let me check the peeps. Analytics. Alright, that was me. And I watched for like 26 seconds. Well, whatever. Okay, alright. So it's so this maze is going to rely off of something else. Maybe like diorite? Yeah, diorite. Diorite seems nice. Diorite seems alright. Get it? I'm gonna stop. So it goes down here and it picks up this thing. The thing about it is that it's gonna go here and it's gonna be kind of like you walk here and then you get shown a maze. What would be the point of this? This is going like, why did I put it over here? Yeah, this is not what I wanted to do. Except this is pretty cool. Okay, so I accidentally made a sort of exchange between pistons. Nice. Okay, so here's how I'm going to do this. Over here. Wait, no. Over here. Piston. And it just keeps going. Now I'm going to put these on top of this, and I'm going to put an axolotl or something in it. Or maybe you could crawl around in it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, 15, 16. Since a redstone signal is 16, this one is not going to turn on, so let me just change this up a little bit so that it could work. Or I could just drop it by 2, which is what I'm going to do. And now I get rid of all this extra laggy redstone. So don't need to go over here. Rate this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And ring it all the way back around. Oh my lord, what did I do? Alright, so it's gonna go and continue here. And then it's gonna go for here. Nope, it's not gonna go over here. How am I gonna do this? I could do it like, yeah, that could work if I plan this diligently. However, it is going to be laggy as heck. Yet worth it. I probably could, I don't know. If I do this like here. Nope. How am I gonna do this just on a normal scale? I guess these are gonna be like the you completed it, yay, good for you, buddy, sort of thing. Alright, so the problem with this is, oh no, it just doesn't go over here. Which means I have to move this here, this here, and I need to move this over here. The problem is simple as that. It creates a loop because it's still powered. Now if I broke this, the loop would end, which means this is a tragic problem that cannot be easily solved unless I have some form of poles. The idea is that even if I use this here, so like if I go like, it will continue to go all the way over to here, and when I turn it off, oh my god, Why? Because it's connected to here. So the only way to not have this connected to here is if I broke it and then I put it, and then I just went all the way around here and made sure they never combined. Let's see. Okay, it's just a little laggy now, like a little slower. Then I gotta do the same thing over here, so move this one. Good, yeah, I use the same thing. Okay, so good for me. Then just go all the way over here. Why is there a block here? As well as over here. And then it goes here. And now I watch in amazement as my machine immediately works. What? Hold on, wait a minute. As I was saying, as my machine immediately works. When does it not? Oh my god. As my machine immediately works. I don't know if it's gonna work in Bedrock Edition though. It's kind of like my main edition. Bedrock Edition is like my main man. Okay, so let me see if anyone's on stream, yo. Anybody here? Hello, it's just me. Okay then. Huh? How come it went up? And I still only have one viewer. Average view duration. It's crazy. Why do I care so much? Let's be having fun. Fun, bro. Fun. And yeah, okay, so here's how this is gonna work. When the player goes into this somehow, say they're going over here, you're just taking a nice lovely stroll. Okay. And I don't really use this. I'm gonna use some of these. Indeed. You're taking a lovely stroll. And you're just chilling. Because, you know, sometimes in life you gotta chill. And you see this particular mini game during your daily hike, you know, and you're like, oh, this is cool, so you walk up to it, and then you realize, yeah, I wonder what this is, because I'm going to cover up the extra areas with grass eventually. But you step onto the platform, you realize it's really freaking cool for some reason, I don't know, and I have no other clue what I'm trying to say here. Honestly, I don't even need these. I just add a extender here, a repeater here. Shoot, trying to sound all fancy, but it's really messing it up. Okay, so here's the actual maze part of the maze. So I want the maze to kind of have like rows and sections, if that makes any sense. Like some rows over here. So a basic maze layout. So like one part is you think you're going the right way, but instead you're over here. Then another part is over here. You have another part. So a maze cannot be too easy. This just defeats the purpose of a maze. At least that's what I'm saying, and I don't think I'm wrong. Of course, it's that pesky word, think. Not because thinking is bad, because it's kind of biased. Just say, like, I believe that this is not the way. Okay, so like certain areas will be just enclosed, and there's nothing you can do about it. And how am I going to detect which ones the player wants to close or not? I don't. That's the fun part, because each one of these is going to kind of have their own little thing going on. So since pistons can have things on the side of them, if I go like this, shoot, that's an issue. That's just annoying, honestly. Just like, how am I gonna do this? I have no idea. So if, let's say that all of these are activated when the player is moving across here, and the second the player stops, that's when it's gonna get interesting. Okay, so this one needs powering, this one needs powering, but it also hooks up to this one. So whatever. That one also gets powering. These all get powering. Then I'll add the ones on the corner on this side. Will serve as the exit area. Should be like maybe over here. So let's say you go over here to here, here. I'm basically talking to myself right now. Let me look. Hello. I'm surprised that it keeps getting longer. 20 minutes already. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's get all this dirt, this grass covered. Okay, so here's how this is gonna work. I say for the like 500th time. This goes here, this goes here. This. And then when you step on the tripwire, like maybe over here. Then it starts it. Where'd it go? Here we go. Oh no, wait a minute. Block. Block. Bam. That's not, that is actually, hold on. So the player goes over here, and then they step on a tripwire. Or maybe an observer. There's gonna be a place over here for them to step on the, like, press down on a trapdoor, and then they have to start crawling. That's a problem. A problem that can be solved though. Okay. Okay, so it's going this way. What I need it to do is go this way. And then I need it to... Nope, not what I wanted it to do. Over here. And let's see if this works. Nope. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. I feel like that would lock it. Okay, so instead, I'm let it go all the way over. All the way here. I could just do it like this. Hold on. This. However, it just needs to be here enough. Wait, how that worked before. Why is this awkwardly placed? I have no idea what I was going over that. Anyways. Okay, so this one controls this. This will control. Okay, so here's how I can do this. Okay, it's gonna look stylish. Maybe like slightly different. So I'm thinking like interesting entrance. Ooh. Why is this staying? It's stuck for some reason. I did it again. Oh my gosh. When do I not accidentally create a clock? Because it's going in a loop. So it needs to be here for enough time. Which means that I'm going to need to put a simple fix to this madness. A clock. And it's going to be extended based on if that is pressed. So let me just do something here. Since pistons will stay extended if they have a redstone block, I can use that to my advantage. Even though now I don't need this. Okay, so like if some block is here, put this over here. I don't know if, yeah, it's the redstone block. Unless there's an update done to it. So, when you exit through here, which you crawl out over here, excuse me, so you exit through here, then there's like a dun 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 dun, you won. Don't think I can use that music, or even, oh my lord, hopefully I don't get copyright strike. Especially since I have a much smaller channel. I'm about to end this stream. My head is hurting. Okay, so see, this goes here. This goes around here, and I just keep doing it over and over again. And now I need to finish filling this part. And I need to get pistons. Which I shouldn't have done that. Now that I think about it. But anyways. This part is going to be completely connected to here. Shoot. This, I did not think this through. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remake this, aren't I? Because those pistons are just gonna extend and you can see through it. Unless I like add the trapdoors a little bit above here, so I'm gonna have to remove this. All of this. Well, dang. My head hurts so bad right now. Not so bad, but it hurts a decent amount. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this stream, Like, subscribe. See ya.